Hey y'all, hey. Let's get into this reading for Kendrick Lamar. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Okay, so let's just get into it. I'm going to do two separate readings because energetically, my spiritual team is like, let's separate these two because there is an energy that is like, it requires separation. So let's just get into it and let's figure out what's what. I'm still going to ask questions, but it's just the energies together do not want to be read amongst this reading. I don't know. So it is what it is. But Spirit is acknowledging when it comes to Kendrick Lamar that he is on a windy path. And this is his choice. This is his journey. This was his decision. And this windy path was to gain some form of momentum, a layer on the cake, accomplishment, triumph, self-esteem, confidence, talents, accolade, and fame. And so this is not his righteous path. But it is the path that he's chosen. And so, like I tell you guys all the time, we have the power of choice. And so choose wisely, choose bravely, you know, and that's that on that. That's that on that. Spirit is also acknowledging that there is an energy that he's hiding behind something in regards to this accomplishment, this adding of the layer of the cake. This is the Holly Weir card. And so, you know, it's not my business. It's not my problem. But there is an energy of being resistant, knowing that there's things within this quote unquote business that go against him, his spiritual code of ethics. Okay, Spirit, we have to do it. Okay, we have to do it. And he's very silent about it. There is an energy of hiding behind his higher intuitive chakra because of the solar plexus energy that he had to get this. Okay, and it is multifaceted. It is jungled and jumbled. Jumbled. But there's remorse, nerves, worry, confession, come and clean, apology, integrity is needed. Something about his abilities and his talents are gifts from God. Thank you, Spirit. But there's also an energy of saying, like, I don't want to be in the same category with these people. You know what I'm saying? My gift is my gift. And I don't know how long he's been, quote unquote, out of the game. Like, I'm not into it to that extent, but the energy that's coming over me is he stepped away for some time. And it's because he's literally trying to figure it out. Like, how do I have this amazing gift and share it with the world, but not to the point where it makes me feel like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? So the Spirit is acknowledging that be quiet about it, not to say anything about it. It ain't nobody's business. Don't tell your left hand what your right hand is doing. Silence, discretion, privacy, because he's going through the process of figuring out how. It's so crazy. Spirit is acknowledging how to live in both worlds. Interesting. Spirit is also acknowledging like he's putting his boats into the water, trying to seek fulfillment, trying to gain direction. There's a water sign energy here. I feel like we're getting to the very depths. I feel like the energy of this beef that he has with Drake is very surface. This is a very deep person. This man is deep, okay? But anyway, trying to figure out which direction to go in, seeking fulfillment, enthusiasm, following bliss and money, passion project, and doing him. Spirit is also acknowledging, do not get caught in this web. Like, yes, I just gotta tell you what the Spirit's saying. Yes, you're amazing. Yes, you can do it. Don't get caught here. Don't get stuck here. Don't get frozen here. Because there's lipstick on the pig. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. It doesn't change the fact that you are still an amazing person, lyricist, etc. But there's denial, cover-up, trickery, superficiality, frivolity, foolishness, and take a closer look. You are dibbling and dabbling in Holly Weir. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. Yeah, see, because somebody wants to pounce. And somebody wants to pounce because they're emotional. And this has the heart chakra in the background. So the heart chakra is affected. And it's unbeknownst to you. And they feel like now is the time. So just be careful in that regard. Okay, Spirit, I hear you. How does Kendrick feel about Drake? Card shot out. Like, okay, got you. Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging, he's acknowledging, you know, he's trying to like go away, get away. He'll deal with him when he deals with him, when he deals with him. You know what I'm saying? He feels like Drake is trying to chill right now because he has very little solar plexus energy. Again, we see water in the background. He's also acknowledging that there's a ball of emotion and Drake is pointing fingers, but when one finger is pointed, several fingers are pointed back. He's acknowledging that there's this energy of him being a suffering fool, disdain, displeasure, content, poking fun, and read between the lines. He's also acknowledging that God don't like ugly, that there's nastiness, clash, strife, resentment, argument, spite, grudge, and revenge right now. He's angry and he's attacking any and everything in his route, in his way, with stinger up, ready to spar, ready to do what he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? It's communicated, and again, it is affecting the heart chakra. Feels like the heart chakra is imbalanced and that he needs to get grounded. That is raining cats and dogs for him right now, him being Drake again. Temporary intensity, surrender, this too shall pass, release. And he's like, yeah, give up, like let it go and it'll be over. Spirit is also acknowledging that he feels like he's a nuisance, gossip, hassle, provocation, freeloading, and an opportunist. And then we see this woman with this pregnant belly, that he's a nuisance to his manifestations, and he's a nuisance to a child, a forthcoming child. Abundance, fertility, belief, support, growth, warmth, beginnings, and in his prime. He's also a master manifester. He's acknowledging that that's what Drake does, and that he's in his prime, but there's this energy of him being a nuisance around it, him being bothersome, like a little gnat, like a fly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but there's this saying where I ain't go through it. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. All right. Kendrick Lamar. Spirit is saying, watching the clouds. Second time we see this hammock. What's going on? Lie back, rest, and relax. Just chill. You ain't got to do nothing else. Just chill. Vast vistas. Is he California? I feel like vistas are like California, Greece, Italy. I don't know why. Expand your horizons. So they definitely want him to travel and get away and just relax, like it said. Because in the middle, there's this energy of being fogged in. So go slow and take your time. It feels like there's something that's coming again. It feels like somebody's trying to pounce. So just take your time as you're traveling and traversing and doing what you got to do. It does feel like he's accompanied by a team. It does feel like he is protected. Again, we see boats trying to get in his direction. We see water. Could be a water sign and or could be emotional. But just take your time. Okay? What's the tea with Kendrick Lamar? Current energy. I know, Spirit. There's something going on in his relationship. There's something going on in his relationship. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know his fiance or wife's name. I don't know. But there's something definitely here. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. And it's a lot. When I tell you, I feel like this man is in his head constantly. Definitely giving me air sign energy. Definitely thinking. But there's an energy here where his relationship is dealing with a lot. His relationship is a pressing issue for him. There could be energy of cheating, trying to make it right, trying to get right, trying to spoil this person because there were some past actions that occurred that don't sit right with either or. Doesn't hate this person. Almost like, trying to figure out what is it that I want? What is it that I'm doing? Yeah, see? There's a holding on to this relationship, even though the ancestors have come through to say this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work, and you'll be spending magical moments alone, enjoying your single life. There has been something that has happened in this relationship that it's not going to survive. It's too many things that have happened. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. There's a lot of drama. They keep wanting to talk about this relationship. Around the relationship, Spirit wants to keep talking about it. Spirit says is acknowledging that somebody's going to the gym and doing more than just working out, and because of this, someone is trying to stay centered and aligning themselves with the universe because they like seriously getting played. See, manipulation, lies, controlling, pulling the strings, sending him love and light. There's an energy about the relationship that is taking a turn that is unforeseen, and this could be past energy, and they're trying to deal with it, trying to figure it out, but it's a lot. And again, this is what keeps, I don't know why Spirit wants to say convoluted, but this is what makes him feel so in limbo, stuck. It's like you want this world, but you know it's not a part of your righteous path. But with this gift, what do I do with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now my business. What's the message to Kendrick Lamar? Spirit said make a wish. Okay. Looks like mirror magic. I see water again. What's up with all those water? He must have heavy water in his chart. It's time to make a wish. This card shown up in your reading because it's time to let go and let the universe guide you. You have thought every thought. Yeah, he's definitely like an air sign thinker. You have done all that's within your power for the moment. Sit back. Second time, everyone. The energy keeps saying relax and imagine your desire without restrictions. Allow yourself to feel what it would be like to fully experience the things you most hope for. Give gratitude to yourself and your angels for helping to manifest that which is for your highest good. Yeah, it feels like he's trying to vibrate higher. And this energy, this current circumstance is definitely low vibing. But there's just work that is tasked for him to do. And so he's here and he's doing what he's got to do. But it just feels like he's stuck between two worlds. Like, how do I do this and that? What's his tea with Drake? What's the beef? Family time. So his issue with Drake is, did he attack his family? Okay. He's also standing his ground around the energy of his family and saying, I wish the fuck you would. And in the middle of the deck, red lipstick stains, evidence of cheating. What did Drake, look, what did you do, sir? This is issue with you. Who'd you mess around with? All this solar plexus energy and needing to get grounded. That's at the butt of his issue with him. And he said, game over. Heartbreak. What is that about? I don't know. Y'all tell me. All right. Kendrick Lamar. What do his ancestors, angelic team, ascending masters want to say to him? Current energy. The root of air sign energy, explorer, is in reverse. Your energy is unfocused and disorganized. You are all talk but not really moving forward with anything. Declare, I am willing and open to learn and grow. So again, there is something that is halting in him. There's a line that he has to draw in the sand. And this has nothing to do with Drake. This is all personal. Because he's got a gift that it just feels like Spirit is saying, you're using, but not to the fullest potential. Not to the fullest potential. And it feels like it bothers him. Like, mentally. It does. It plays with his mind to be a part of that world. Holly weird. It just does. But knowing that you're reaching, but not, you're reaching the souls and the collective, but not like you're supposed to. I don't know. This is an interesting message. The twins in reverse, conscious connections in reverse. You do not need to be in a relationship to be whole. There may be a need for introspection and resolving inner conflicts before seeking connection with others. Y'all, when I tell y'all there's an inner conflict here, oh my gosh, your current relationship may have disharmony, imbalance, and or conflicts. I mean, but we already picked up on that. And so I shade to the ancestors, I shade to the universe. And I feel like this is why Spirit was like, you need to do a separate reading, because you'll still get your answers, but these are two different entities, and what you see is surface. We got to go much deeper with him. Got to go much deeper. What's the message to Kendrick Lamar? Thank you. Why we keep getting introspection? Follow, yeah, because Spirit, why you always want to go there with me? You want to talk that Spirit, we want to get deep, y'all. Say he's a star seed. Okay, it's a star seed. All right, so follow your bliss. Your bliss is the breadcrumb trail that will lead you to your highest self and path. It keeps saying he's not on his righteous path, and I want to get him on his righteous path. Following the little things that light you up will ensure that you are on your adventure and not someone else's. If something interests you, it's meant for you. The journey isn't always joyous, joyful, or easy. No great adventure is, but it is worthwhile because it is yours and it is true. There is beauty and wisdom in all its seasons. Bliss is the true north of your compass. Follow it and you will be on your way. Okay. The ocean surface, water sign again, can be volatile, covered in waves big enough to swallow ships. It's the depths that sustain rich life. If we only ever stay at our surface, we are forced to ride the turbulence. We can become disoriented, so caught up in other people that we forget our power. Tune into the universe within, tap into your vast wisdom, give yourself the space to reflect on the world and your place in it. Focus on your healing, your needs, and your growth. Stepping away from the world from time to time will allow you to re-enter it with a renewed and wiser perspective. And there's this energy of Spirit just saying like, yeah, he stepped away. And he's probably going to step away again. Because there's this energy of him seeking higher knowledge of self, to really understand his true purpose, his passion, and why he is here. And so he is, if he's on the surface dealing with Drake or whatever, he's riding the turbulences of it, because there's just this calling on his life to go deeper and in relationship to Drake, but not in relationship to Drake. Okay. Like in general. Okay. Kendrick Lamar, current energy. The Six of Cups, letting go of the past, focusing on the future, maturity, growing up, leaving home. Water sign energy, very emotional around this emotional reading. With the Ten of Pentacles, there is this break in the foundation, but there's also money coming out, unexpected changes, financial disaster, bankruptcy, huge losses, lack of motivation, problems with large corporations and or the government. And this has to do with the Lover's card. So there's some choice that he has to make around his relationship, and it does feel like there's money or there's a breaking of the foundation or there's some form of loss around this energy, around partnership, relationship, romance, connections, and shared values. The Tower moment, he's been trying to avoid, resisting change, averting disaster, because this is in reverse, because he doesn't want to deal with what is at hand in regards to this relationship. Relationship is definitely getting hit hard, but teamwork in the middle of the deck. There is apprenticeship. He is learning. He is working with others. Now, this hard work will be a success. He's determined. He's dedicated. He's achieving. I'm even getting this energy that he has mentors and he's seeking some form of like inner counseling for himself. But there's definitely an issue, again, it's brought up several times, around losing something around this relationship. Okay. All right. What is his current energy in regards to his relationship? I don't know if he's married, if it's his fiance. I don't know. But what is the energy with Kendrick and his romantic relationship? Thank you. All right, so there is an energy of the Three of Cups: overindulgence, gossiping, bitchiness, lack of social life, an unhappy ending, taking advantage of others, harmful excess. This is Three of Cups, very emotional. Again, with the Eight of Swords, wanting to leave this, wanting to be free of this, release, finding solutions, options, taking control with the Eight of Swords, okay? In the middle of the deck with the Six of Cups, again, letting go of the past, focusing on the future, maturing, growing up, and leaving home. Water sign energy, very emotional around that. What's his issue with Drake? Thank you, Spirit. With the Five of Cups, moving forward, moving on, accepting, healing, help, forgiveness, rejoining the world. It is emotional. With the Tower card, he is like, I was resisting it. I was avoiding tragedy. I was avoiding it. You know, it's time for him to move on. But with the Knight of Wands, he said that Drake was arrogant. He was reckless. He was hyperactive. He's a daredevil. He was loud. He's a show-off. And he's one who promises much but doesn't deliver. So he's like, I let you play around for some time. I tried to move on. I tried to avert the disaster. But now I'm just coming for your ass. Okay, fire sign energy. He's acknowledging that Drake is just reckless. Okay? What's the overall outcome in regards to Drake and Kendrick?
Hey.
Thank you, Spirit. The Four of Cups, seizing opportunities, letting go of regret, end of stagnation, motivation, enthusiasm. He's using him as enthusiasm, like his motivation. Like, I'm not sitting around here bored no more. Yes, the cups are running out. This is emotion. He feels like Drake is emotional, but he's even like, because he's like, I'm seizing the opportunity. Let's get it. With justice, he's acknowledging that there will be karmic justice. The balance and the scales will be weighed because there's consequences, honesty, integrity, cause and effect, life lessons, contracts. Binding agreements, settlements, decisions needed to maintain justice, law, and order. Again, he's using Drake in this whole situation as inspiration, but he's also acknowledging like good news. Like, it feels like he's won. He's got it. He accepted this challenge, and it showed his potential. It showed his growth. And he feels like he's getting back into the game in that context, okay? Like, don't ever underestimate me because I've been over there. You calling me? Here I come. Okay, what's next? Oops. Okay, what's next for Kendrick? Sadness, pain, unrequited love, blocked or repressed emotion, infertility, miscarriage. This is around this relationship with the Ace of Cups. And then with the Page of Pentacles, bad news in earthly matters, money problems, ignorance, someone who does not appreciate you. What's going on in this relationship? Sending him healing vibrations because this hurts him. It's all in his head, but he's also acknowledging like there's an end to this. Like, there's success. We've reached our final chapter. Seeking fulfillment, a sense of belonging, the end. Physical and emotional health. He is sad around this though. Something about the sun, okay? The sun, like literally his son. But there's a lack of enthusiasm, sadness, unrealistic expectations, miscarriage, stillbirth, abortion. That's interesting. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. That's interesting. This relationship is definitely a part of why he stepped back a little bit, why he was trying to figure out his place in the world. There's definitely energy here that his relationship is getting hit hard, and that might have been all he needed for someone to say something about his family, for him to go from 0 to 100 real quick, because it's already an issue that he's dealing with. If you understand, you understand. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.